In the early hours of August 27, 1985, Nigeria did not hear gunshots. There were no explosions, no tanks rolling through the streets. Instead, there was silence. Then the radio came on, and within minutes, Nigerians realized something unthinkable had happened. The government had fallen. But here is what makes this moment unforgettable. At the exact time Nigeria's government was being overthrown, Buhari's deputy, General Tunde Idiagbon, was not in Abuja. He was not even in the country. He was in Mecca, standing among millions of Muslims, praying. This is not just a coup. To understand what happened in 1985, we must go back to December 1983. Nigeria was drowning in corruption. The economy was weak. Public confidence was collapsing. Then the military struck. Major General Muhammadu Buhari emerged as the head of state, promising discipline, order, and accountability. To many Nigerians, this felt like salvation. To others, it felt like the beginning of fear. The war against indiscipline. Soon after taking power, the regime launched the war against indiscipline. It touched everything. People killed under the sun. Late civil servants were flogged. Journalists were arrested. Politicians were jailed without trial. Borders were shut. Imports were banned. Courts were silenced by military decrees. To Buhari and his inner circle, this was tough love. To many Nigerians, this felt like punishment without mercy. Behind Buhari stood one man, General Tunde Idiagbon. If Buhari was a symbol of discipline, Idiagbon was the enforcer. He was strict, cold, uncompromising. Many officers believed Idiagbon was the real power. Decisions moved through him, others flowed from him, and resentment was growing. Among those watching carefully was one man, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. IBB did not rule through fear, he ruled through influence, and he understood something dangerous. Power does not fall suddenly, it is removed when the moment is right. By August 1985, the economy was worsening, public anger was rising, and cracks were forming inside the military. Then the moment arrived. Buhari traveled abroad for medical reasons. Idiagbon traveled to Saudi Arabia to perform Hajj. For the first time since 1983, both centers of power were absent. In the early hours of August 27, 1985, troops moved quietly. Radio stations were seized. Strategic locations were secured. Nigeria slept while history changed. By morning, Nigerians gathered around radios. Then the voice came on. Calm, controlled. The Buhari Idiagbon regime has been removed. No gunfire, no chaos, just shock. History does not always fall with noise. Sometimes it falls while leaders are away. Sometimes it falls while deputies are praying. In 1985, Nigeria learned a painful lesson. Power without balance invites betrayal. This was not just a coup, it was the ultimate betrayal. History does not end when the story stops. It lives on in the choices we make and the lessons we ignore. If you believe Nigeria's past still shapes its present, then these stories matter. Follow this channel for untold Nigerian history, power struggle, and the moments that quietly changed a nation. Subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter.